That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today for this reading, this twin flame reading. Today's reading is going to be what your divine masculine wants you to know right now. What your other self wants you to know right now. I usually do one of these readings once a week. I'm a bit late this week because I've been busy with private readings. So I thought it would be nice to do it today, just before the weekend. I will be doing a weekend reading as well. So, but to do this reading, I'm going to be using the Soul Coaching Oracle cards, my favourite deck. What your soul wants you to know, because it's going to be very deep. This reading always is very powerful, but it's what your other self wants you to know, what your divine masculine wants you to know, what your soul wants you to know. So I'm going to start shuffling. Like I said, I hope you're well, guys, and you're coping with whatever situation you're in, and you are staying focused, and you're coping with the intense energies from this full moon in Sagittarius that we've just experienced. You could be still feeling it, you know, it could be still intense for you right now. So I hope you're well, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey and supporting my channel. It really does mean the world to me. And thank you to all of you for supporting me and encouraging me to do my channel, and just taking the time to write beautiful comments and sharing about your own journeys and just sharing the love. So thank you so much. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Aligning for My Soul. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like and share, because it really helps my channel grow. And if you would like a private reading for your own unique twin flame journey, for a clearer message, just email me. It's in the description box down below, and I can book you in. So and I do use the labels divine feminine, divine masculine. Please don't be offended. I do realise it's just energy. Just put it into your situation and how it resonates with you. And my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you click onto this reading. If you feel connected to me and you understand how I channel and the message resonates, it means it's for you. So what would your other self want you to know right now? What is it really need to know from your other self right now, from your divine masculine? What would your divine masculine love you to know right now to help you stay focused, to believe, to trust, to understand what's going on? What is the message? Nice clear message, please, for the divine feminines. Adventure. That one wanted to come out. Joy. And transformation. That comes out every week when I do these readings. So beautiful cards. And at the bottom of the deck, purification. So your divine masculine wants you to know right now, in this moment, that you are going to be experiencing this new adventure, this new beginning together, that you are going to be experiencing that, and they really want to experience that with you, this new adventure. And this journey is an adventure. It can be challenging and intense at times, but when we do see through the illusions and we see things through the eyes of love, when we convert that into love, we do know that it's an adventure, and we do realise that it's a blessing that we're experiencing. But there is going to, you are going to have an adventure together, and this journey is an adventure, and it's very exciting, and they're excited about having this adventure with you, and you're going to be experiencing so much joy together. This is going to bring so much joy to this relationship and your life experience. You're going to be doing all the things together that you never thought that maybe you would do, but because you've corrected things within you, you've taken responsibility of yourself, you're allowing yourself to be more adventurous, to experience joy. It's going to create so much joy, and this is the transformation. That is the transformation, because you are converting everything into love. So let's see what it says for adventure in my guide book. These are beautiful messages from your other self, your divine masculine. So let's see what it says. And it's 23, which is 2 and 3 is 5, which is movement and change. The card meaning is take risks. You're entering new frontiers and a period of expansions. Go beyond self-imposed limitations. Look at the world around you in a new and different ways. Something exciting is just around the corner. Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it, guys? Keep doing what you're doing, because you are on the right path, and you do maybe feel like you're out of your comfort zone. You are taking the risk, but you are on the right path, and it's worth it, because everything's going to be such an adventure, so exciting for you, because you're going to be experiencing inner peace on this adventure. You're allowing yourself to experience new things, because you're not putting limitations. You're not looking at things with lack or believing that you can't do a certain thing, because you are releasing old programming. So you are going beyond that now, and this is going to be so exciting for you, this new way, the way you look at things, and you're trying new things, and you are going to have exciting times with your divine masculine. This is an adventure. Your soul wants you to know adventure entails risks, and without them, existence can become stagnant and lackluster. If your life seems uninspired in some areas, be willing to take risks and try something new. Don't wait until an amazing opportunity presents itself. Start with small adventures, and they will create momentum for a bigger and bolder ones. Try changing your hair colour or style, drive a different way to work. If you're shy, walk up to the stranger and start talking. If you take enough small risks, soon your life will become great and grand and adventure. And an adventure. And the affirmation is, wonderful new experiences fill my life. Yeah. Change, try new things, change things in your life if you haven't already started to do that. And if you have started to do that, keep going with that. You are on the right path, and it is good to change things in our life. The most important thing that we are doing is changing things within us, so we can experience a more adventurous life by trying new things and having different experiences, because we're trusting. This is all about trusting. And when we trust, we do take risks. It feels like a risk, like in the 3D, in the physical dimension, but it isn't a risk, because you are always safe, you are always protected and loved and supported, whatever decision you make. So if you trust, you can do more risky things that, what you're not used to doing. So if there is something that's on your mind, or that how this resonates with you, if there's something that stands out with you, your divine masculine is saying, take that risk, go for it, be adventurous, because everything is going to work out with you, and they want to be part of this as well. They want to be part of this new adventure. They are part of it because you're one soul. So that's beautiful, isn't it, guys? And you're going to experience so much joy by doing this, by just trusting yourself. You know, this journey feels like a risk at times because the ego wants to kick off and, you know, speak nonsense to us and feed us lots of dramas and negativity and toxicity, and we think that we're going crazy and that we've got it all wrong because the doubt takes over. But you haven't got it wrong. So take that risk and keep doing what you're doing, because it isn't a risk. It's only the ego that creates it and makes it into a risk. Keep doing what you already know. You know this love between you is real. You know how you feel. Switch off from what's going on outside of you and connect with what's going on inside. Go within. And that's where your divine masculine is, within, because you're one soul. Don't worry about what your divine masculine's doing in the physical, what the physical person's doing. You don't need to worry about what they're doing. You need to worry about yourself and what's going on within you and how different experiences and things make you feel, and take responsibility of that. But there is going to be so much joy if you keep doing what you're doing, because this is an adventure, isn't it? Life is going to become so much more exciting and beautiful because you're finding inner peace within, because you're taking responsibility of yourself. But your divine masculine, your other self, wants you to know they want you to go for it, this adventure. Keep doing what you're doing, because there is going to be so much joy. There is so much joy ahead of you. So let's see what it says in my guidebook. Not that I need to actually read it because it says it for itself, doesn't it? But I will do. Let's see what it says. The card meaning is celebrate and have fun. Embrace life, yourself and others. Say yes. Soar to the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. Yeah. Allow those doubts to dissolve. They're just illusions, the things that you're worrying about, the things that you're experiencing in the 3D. See beyond that, because all is well. Embrace life, because you are going to be experiencing so much joy. And you have experienced so much joy with others as well, when you're centered, when you're going within and you feel that inner peace. Your soul wants you to know it's simple. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. That's all that's required of your soul. Whatever your circumstances, there's always something that can bring you delight, and what you put your attention on will grow. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring joy, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Dance and sing with abandon. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely is the affirmation. So yeah, when we experience inner peace ourselves, our life becomes joyful, and that's when we can make other people feel joy as well. It helps other people as well on the planet. It does heal the world when we're feeling inner peace, because we're helping others, and other people are very drawn to us because they want to be close to us, because they can feel our energy and they think that we're extraordinary, because they're like, what is she doing, or what was he doing to be able to feel like that? So just smiling, saying good morning, good afternoon, just being helpful and kind to others. It's just helping and healing the world. And you can do those things when you're peaceful within yourself, and you do radiate that out to the world because you're glowing. You do glow when you're feeling good about yourself. You do glow and you can help others. But obviously you have to help yourself first and go within and have a relationship with yourself first. Take responsibility of how you're feeling. See through the illusions and things that we experience in the physical dimension. And that does help others. So that's beautiful, isn't it? And this is transformation. Finding inner peace, and we are going through that right now, this transformation. And as I've always said in my readings, this transformation you're experiencing is uncomfortable because we're allowing and letting go of the old, of how we used to see things, how we used to feel about things. And we're allowing that all to go. And we could be having experiences right now where you're really being challenged and tested to see how you are going to deal with these situations. And I feel that Divine Feminines have got to that place where, yes, they're uncomfortable, but they've really been pushed to radiate out what they have learnt to the universe, to show how much they have had, changed, how much they have transformed on this journey, because we have been in preparation. This is what we've been doing. If you're not with your Divine Masculine, with the physical person, you have been preparing, and your Divine Masculine is preparing, because you're one soul. You're never separate. But you're experiencing this transformation, and it's all positive, because you're prepared to do this adventure, because you know that there's joy. You do know all those things, and you could be experiencing joy because of how you have had this transformation of seeing things differently. And the transformation is just looking at things, seeing things differently to how you were before, and taking total responsibility of yourself and how you're feeling, and acceptance, patience, trust. The trust that you have of this process, of this journey, because you're trusting yourself. That is transformation, because before you wasn't able to do that. So, your other self, Divine Masculine, wants you to know, keep doing this adventure. They want to experience this adventure with you in the physical dimension. They want to experience outer union, because they know that there's so much joy. You're going to experience so much joy, and you deserve so much joy, because we're here to experience joy. We're not here to suffer. The only time we suffer is when we listen to our ego and the thoughts that we have. When we convert that and we see things through the eyes of love, not through the eyes of fear, and put limitations on the things that we want to achieve in life because we've let the doubt take over, we do experience joy. It can be scary because we're not used to doing that. We're not used to not listening to the ego, but we're listening to our soul voice now. And you are in this transformation. You have transformed. So let's see what it says in the book for transformation to make it clearer to you. This is beautiful messages. What your Divine Masculine wants you to know your other self. Card meaning is positive changes are coming. Old structures, beliefs and ideas are falling away and will replace with vitality and new pathways. Soon you'll see the world in a fresh way. Yeah. When you keep doing what you're doing, going forwards with this new adventure, these new ways, changing things, you know, the way you're looking at things, and which is creating you to feel so much more joyful. There's, you know, you're going to notice and see things, experience things outside of yourself as well. You can feel it within you, this transformation, because you are going within. When there's a situation or something that happens that's making you feel uncomfortable, you are going within. So that's positive. That is a positive change. And because you're doing that, your outer world, everything outside of you, will be changing as well. Because you will be attracting that to yourself. Your soul wants you to know, like the phoenix that rises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. You're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. That's very strong and powerful, isn't it, guys? I felt that. Don't hold on to old structures and limited ways of thinking. Even if it looks as if you're in murky waters, this is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth. It's all for your highest good. And the affirmation is, I am joyously centered and safe, and wonderful changes occurred around me. Yes. Everything that I've said, something is brewing for you guys, because you have been through this enormous transformation, this big transformation. You've changed so much inwardly and outside of yourself to be where you are right now. Even if you feel right now that you're really uncomfortable and you're feeling anxious, or all of those things that we experience, you still believe and you still know that it's for the highest good. You know, it's all for something. You know, that it's all for a reason. You're seeing the bigger picture because you're seeing through the eyes of love, and you're trusting God, you're trusting the universe, because you are so in tune with yourself and with God and the universe. You're reacting and dealing with things differently now to what you were before. You're not allowing yourself to feel so uncomfortable for a long amount of time. And in the time that you are feeling uncomfortable, you're aware, you're accepting, and you're going to yourself, yes, I know why this is happening for a reason, and I'm willing to learn from it, and I'm going to put into place what I have learned so far to help me in this situation. But I am going to see through these illusions that are making me feel uncomfortable, or these thoughts, because you are being the watcher of your thoughts, you see. So that's beautiful, isn't it, guys? This is all about, you know, this transformation is allowing you to experience inner peace, inner union. And then when we experience inner union, the fear, the doubt, the pain, and all of the things that we've experienced so far on this journey, and even before we was awake, you know, it's dissolving. We're allowing ourselves to feel this peace more and more each time we experience something challenging. It doesn't last, it fades. Because we're taking total responsibility and we're not looking outside of ourselves to make us whole. So, how beautiful is that, guys, of what your Divine Masculine wants you to know. It's very emotional, actually. So deep, so beautiful. Now I'm going to use some communication from my Divine Masculine Messages of Love from Liz Harrison to see what the Divine Masculines want to communicate, what they would like to actually say to you. We know that they want you to know right now that this is an adventure, what you're experiencing, to keep doing what you're doing, go for it, because there is so much joy to be experienced because of this transformation that you've had. And something is brewing. Something's coming to you guys. And you know that when you've been honest and truthful to yourself. Even if you can't see any change in the 3D right now, but from your Divine Masculine, or there's something scary going on in your life, you know there's a bigger picture. You know things are always working out. So let's see what the communication is. I will come forward to you in time, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, guys, because they are coming forward to you in time. When it's the right time, divine timing. Our passion is real. And I said this during this reading. At times we think that we've got it wrong and that we're crazy. Because we're being tested, because the doubts could be taking over and the fear. But this passion is real. That's what your Divine Masculine would say, and I get lost in your eyes. Yes. The eye contact between you both is very intense. I'm sorry for everything I've done. It's the bottom of the deck. They will come forward to you in time. This is happening. You can feel that yourself during this transformation. This transformation you've had, you know that they're coming forward in time. And this passion is real. This love is real. You're not crazy. And they want you to know that today. You needed to hear that today. And they get lost in your eyes, yes. They're thinking about your eyes, and they know that when they look into your eyes, or they could be looking at your photograph, or just thinking about, what happened between you before. They get lost in your eyes because it is so powerful when you look at each other. Because you can look into their soul. You can see through. It's so powerful. So beautiful. Some of you may not have even actually properly looked into your Divine Masculine's eyes because it was too intense. My own situation is I haven't really looked into my Divine Masculine's eyes because I've always looked away because I found it too intense. So just put it into your situation, how it resonates with you. But you know that if you did look at your Divine Masculine, or that you had that experience, that you both get lost in each other's eyes because it's so powerful, this love. But they want you to know that they get lost in your eyes. So maybe they've looked at some photographs, or they're just thinking about looking into your eyes. So let's see what my energy pots say. Goddess, that keeps coming out. This keeps coming out, guys. Goddess. And I shuffled them very well in my little pot. Yes, they will come forward in time because they know that they're goddess. And they know that this passion is real. And they know that they don't feel the way they feel about anything or anyone when they look into your eyes. When they think about you. They know that this is special. They know this is deep. This is a deep spiritual soul relationship. And there's nothing else like it. And that's why they know that you're their goddess. What else is coming out? Positive, yes. They're feeling very positive, and they're positive that you are their goddess. They're in a positive energy. So that's good. And let's see what my pots of communication say. Right. Believe in me. Believe in me. Whatever's going on in the 3D that could be confusing you and causing you chaos because nothing might be happening, or something's happening and you're not sure about why that's happening or whatever, with your divine masculine, believe in me. See beyond the illusions. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself, and you will be believing in your divine masculine because you're one soul. And look at your divine masculine as your divine masculine, not of how they were before. And don't frighten yourself or make yourself give yourself anxiety about thinking too far ahead. Be in the present moment. Believe in your divine masculine. Trust your divine masculine. That is the message. Communication from the divine masculine. Thank you for loving me so deeply, yeah. Thank you so much for loving me so deeply. For thanking you. Because they can feel this love now. They can feel this love. Because they're allowing themselves to feel this love now. The same as you're allowing yourself to feel this love now. You're being honest about this love. Instead of allowing the fear and the doubt to take over. You're being more loving towards yourself. You're being truthful to yourself. Being more honest with yourself. You're feeling more deserving of this love. So they're accepting this love and feeling this love. They can feel that shift within you. Because you're loving yourself. Not because you're doing anything outside of yourself towards your divine masculine. It's what they feel. And they know it's so deep. So they're saying, thank you for loving me so deeply. How beautiful is that, guys? Anyway, this is another beautiful reading. I hope you understand the way I channel, and you have got to that place where you have taken the responsibility of yourself, and you have the realisation that you are one soul, and that you are dealing with yourself. And the more you do for yourself and focus on yourself, the more you are doing for your divine masculine and focusing on your divine masculine, meaning because you're one soul. Because you're not just thinking about the physical person. You're just thinking about yourself and how you're feeling. So, thank you so much for joining me today for this beautiful reading. And you know I always think about you guys. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. And if you are new, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And if you'd like a private reading, just email me is in the description box down below. I could book you in. I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you, and I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.